All you guys are the skinny 10-inch arm having titty little like that stupid on stage. None of you guys will ever get me to apologize. What would I apologize for? Being on your guys' side, censoring a bunch of beta.
I would imagine high school and prison were likely similar for Wes. He was either a bad bully or he was bullied badly. It has to be one or the other. Welcome back to Cringe Against Humanity. I'm Mr. Black, and today we're talking about Wesley Watson. Wesley is reportedly worth millions of dollars. He's a fitness trainer, entrepreneur, influencer, life coach, and motivational speaker. He also founded a company called Watson Fit. But before all that, he was a convicted felon who got himself banged up in jail for 10 years. Now, while inside, he started developing an online following by posting photos of himself training and working out to Instagram. Then within 18 months of getting out of jail, Wes was a millionaire and highly successful person who allegedly turns the lives of his personal clients around by making them the best motherfucker they can be. His words, not mine. Now look, there's no doubt about it. The guy's done some pretty impressive stuff in a short amount of time, but today's video is not about any of those things. As a matter of fact, today's video will make you wonder how this penis-shaped beta alpha male got anywhere after prison other than right the fuck back in the joint. I can't go into all the cringy, scammy stuff Wes has done recently, but what we're about to watch is so cringy that it appears Wes has even privated his Instagram to curb some of the hate he's been receiving lately. Unless his IG's always been private, I don't know. But that'd be a pretty odd way to grow your following. Anyway, I have a challenge I'd like to issue Mr. Watson, but first, I want to take a look at this clip featuring Wes on a Fresh and Fit live panel event. For those of you who don't know what Fresh and Fit is, it's a podcast of extreme red-pilled guys that pretty much make their money by berating dumb OnlyFans girls. It's a shit show, and it makes whatever podcast look like absolute church in comparison. This live Fresh and Fit event has a ton of male guests across the online influencer divide, including, obviously, Wes Watson and another guy named Andrew Wilson, who funnily enough is often a guest on the Whatever podcast. So it's like two peas in a podcast. Well, Wes and Andrew are about to absolutely get into it after Wes goes on a mindless rant about what success should be. It's cringe, it's embarrassing, and I can't wait to rip it into pieces, so here goes.
Okay. And my definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you ain't across the board successful, it doesn't mean fucking shit to me. If you got straight tits and you're in your Rolls Royce, you look like a fucking clown to me. I'm just laughing at your dumb fucking ass. But this is the whole fucking point. You have a weakness. Change it, motherfucker. How the fuck are you going to lead people if you don't realize your weakness is their way out? They're not going to listen to you. You're sitting there possessing shit that they don't want to have. So, I mean, this is what people say. Oh, it's not about the money. It's about family, Wes. It's about this, about that. Motherfucker, when you're making money, it's about the money. When it's family, it's about family. When you're at the gym, it's about muscle. Whatever you're doing, it's about that. There's no black and white life. It's the gray area. You have to be good at everything. That's the goal, to really excel in every area.
Okay, so no, Wes, you don't have to be good at everything to be successful, but there are people who are successful in multiple areas. Some people pour so much effort into making one thing right because that one thing requires a high level of attention in order for the person participating in it to reach an adequate level of success. Are you going to tell me that because unified heavyweight champion boxer Alexander Usyk can't beat Usain Bolt at running, that he's not successful? I mean, this is already a terrible take on success.
I roll in most rooms with successful entrepreneurs, and it's pathetic. They'll have like a before and after picture of their fitness and their after picture looks like their before pic. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're not embarrassed of this shit? Like, you have enough money, and that's what you put out. You're that big of a pussy. Like, I just can't get behind anything that's not done at a high level. So knock the one thing off the board first, then the next thing, then the next thing. Jados is ripped, rich, and rare. I mean, the whole thing, what's rare mean to me? It means no vices. It means no drugs, no alcohol, no bullshit. You don't have to hide behind nothing.
Now, Wes, you've clearly put your body in great condition, and you might not be on drugs or alcohol, but my friend, those muscles couldn't possibly be natural, so what are you hiding behind? Tats and roids or lies and ego?
I mean, what's rich? I mean, you get to do what the fuck you want. I don't need you to be a billionaire to say you're rich, or other people, they'll see that even I rent my place. It's $95,000 a month. But they're like, you rent your place. It's like, you dumb motherfucker. You don't understand how to even operate at my level. People don't buy a $24 million house. They buy $24 million worth of properties that would bring them more money. You don't dump all that into that fucking liability and live in some $24 million pad you bought, stupid. You can make investments and you bring it back to this. But everybody thinks they know some shit. And if you don't have the results that I want in some area, I can't fucking listen to you. So most people, I won't listen to them. What are they going to tell me? Some motherfucker comes up to me at the gym and he's like, hey, you should do your push-ups like this. And I say, why? So I can look like you, motherfucker? And the guy's like, oh, no, but like, it looks like you're going to hurt your... Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm going to end up with your chest if I do that shit. Why would I want that? Or these motherfuckers go in my comments and I'll say some shit on purpose. I'm like, rent or buy. And if you ain't at the level to even do either of these, shut the fuck up and don't even participate. And they just get mad. It's like, you don't get to have an opinion if it's not an option for you.
What on earth are you talking about? You don't get to have an opinion if it's not an option? Dude, that's counter to everything it takes to be successful. Most people initiate foundations of success when they're at a level where options are minimal. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Ray Charles, James J. Braddock, Eminem, the list goes on. All these people likely had opinions about high-level success before success was anywhere near within their reach. But Wes thinks these people don't deserve an opinion because cross the board, bitch tits motherfucker. Also, most of the people I just mentioned are only successful in one area of life, so to Wes, they're pussies. Which is a little odd considering they're all way more accomplished than his scrote waxed looking head. Like genuinely, if I had to imagine what Mr. Clean's ball sack looks like, it's right on top of Wes's shoulders. If you follow this guy unironically or take his advice seriously, I feel sorry for you. I mean, we need less men like this in the world. See, extreme betas and extreme alphas, they sicken me. They're so fragile, emotional, so dangerous to young minds, but hopefully easy to see through. Don't give this marsh muscle man your money.
You don't get to say my chick's BBL and her fake tits aren't for you. You couldn't get her, you dumb motherfucker. You got a goddamn 3. And that's the worst thing about these motherfuckers. They try to give you relationship advice. Motherfucker, you got a borderline Miami 2. That's like a fucking Mississippi 6. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Don't give me relationship advice to my 10 when you got a 2, motherfucker. Shut up. But this is the whole thing. People don't think I'm going to put the measuring stick to their motherfucking face. They better just watch what they say around a motherfucker who's beating them in every area. And if someone is beating you, just ask them. Just be humble. Like, your bitch is better than mine. How'd you get her? That car's way more than mine. How'd you do it? You make more than me. What's up? Like, just fucking ask. And that's the thing. People aren't humble enough to ask. That's my shit. It's got to be across the board. You better have a bad bitch. You better be ripped. You better fucking be rolling some sick shit. That's what I like. I grew up hustling. There has to be rims on my goddamn Phantom. Go out front. That ain't normal Phantom. That's a Mansory Phantom. I don't have the normal shit. F that. Chick's got upgrades. Done.
Well said, Wes. God damn, with the fire.
Well said, Wes. Dude, shut the fuck up. That was even cringier than the fact that Wes is wearing all white and no socks. If you don't have a dope mobile, a faked up bottom hole, and a bunch of money, Wes can't associate with you, which is great news for you. Actually, what the fuck is he even talking about?
You don't get to say my chick's BBL and her fake tits aren't for you.
Clearly, Wes has been getting some heat online because his missus has a bunch of work done, including a BBL, which to my knowledge is when they take fat from another part of your body and transplant it to your ass so you can look like Kim. Yay! Hey, to each their own, but it's not a flex, Wes. Are these the kind of options you were talking about? For a second, I thought he meant stocks or some kind of shit like that. No, this dude's got a missus that's a Mrs. Potato Head. Hey guys, meet my girl. She's got options. Her name's Mattel. Hey guys, just editing this video here, and I just wanted to let you know that Wes's girlfriend's name is Morgan Osman, and you might remember her from an epic plane freakout video allegedly involving American Airlines.
Call me a again. Call me a again. Yeah, I did nothing wrong.
I said you shut up.
No, you shut the up. You shut the up and your
Goodbye. Goodbye.
You shut the film me. I'm Instagram famous. Bum.
Famous for
Shut up.
Shut up.
And what about the lips on your girl, dog? You cool with that? That all right with you? Standing out, Futurama mama type of shit? Dude, she needs to get those checked, man. That could be cancerous. Gotta be careful. She can get those caught in the car door. Jesus Christ. I mean, y'all look like regulars on soft white underbelly. I mean, you said she had upgrades. I don't know if I'd call it that. let's just stick with options.
I've been watching Goldie's content. That's the reason. I've been watching Goldie's content. He be getting me in trouble. My chick don't like his content. She's like, he's making too much sense.
Shout out to Goldie. All right, what about you?
Supposed to follow that up?
It's tough, right?
Get him.
It's
Well,
tough.
hey, what you guys were saying earlier, I need to know what the fuck you said in English.
Okay, so my definition of success will probably be far different than everybody else's on the panel. I'll probably maybe be the lone dissenter, but my definition of success is having a family, having children, and being part of the apparatus of the world. And true wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, what good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul? And essentially, when I think of wealth, I think of materialism. It's okay to have materialism. It's not against Christian ethics to become rich, become wealthy. But I just think it's all beside the point, ultimately. You're trying to go for a single thing, and it's to achieve something greater
Do you have
than
money?
the person.
Does he have money?
No.
Do you have money?
No, I don't
How
have.
much
I don't
money do you
have.
have?
I don't
Does he
have
have
money. But here's the thing. Why is money
much-
valuable?
Do you have money?
What is money valuable for?
I'm just asking. Do you have money?
I just told no. I'm broke. I'm a
No,
nobody.
but really you are?
Yeah.
Is he really broke?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I have to know.
No, I'm not.
trolling.
I'm not one of these rich guys. I don't have a Bugatti. I don't have a Lambo. I don't
I
have a
just
Ferrari.
really have to know. Like, how much money you got?
Probably $5 in my pocket. Not much more.
Can anyone answer for the guy?
Why do they think I'm kidding? I have a family. I take care of an entire family. That takes a lot
He's
of
doing
money.
all right. He's doing all right.
Okay,
It's okay.
This is the thing, you guys. If you ain't fit, you can't say it's not all about being in good
Why-
shape.
why not?
If you don't have money, you can't say it's not all about money.
Yeah, why
But
not?
if he does have money, he can say that.
Why not?
He
Why can't you say? Why must you have the thing before you? Hang on. Let me ask the question.
Because hypothetical is
Let me ask the
hypocritical.
question. Let me ask the question.
Hypothetical is hypocritical.
How do you even know what I was going to say before I've even been allowed
Because
to
I know
ask
what
the
you're
question?
gonna say.
Then what was I going to say?
You're going to say, why can't you ask the question?
Okay, so that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, how in the world can you create a standard that it's inappropriate to ask somebody, how come if I don't have X thing, because I don't value X thing, does that mean X thing is actually valuable?
You've never experienced it, so you can't speak about
You
it.
think that I haven't experienced wealth? Even
I
poor people.
was asking if you did.
Even poor people experience days of wealth.
I was
They
asking
can-
if you
even
did.
poor
I don't know
people-
who you are.
But even poor people experience days of wealth. And so the thing is
No,
it's
definitely not. Definitely not.
definitely
Definitely
so.
not.
Definitely so.
I've lived the lowest lows and the highest highs.
Well, what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at these studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no
hugely-
fucking study.
Oh, you absolutely fit into a study, big dog. You're a prison statistic. Wes is the perfect example of prison too long and success too short. Zero humble, zero intelligence. Everything about Wes is inflated, except maybe one thing. I don't know. I mean, I've heard nothing about that. I'm only joking. But judging by his mouth size, I'd say his baby maker ain't packing much of a punch. Or it just ain't working.
does not hugely improve a person's life.
Are you proud of who the
Bro,
you are?
why
Well,
don't
look
you
at,
even
are
let
you
me
proud?
get-
If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the he is? That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your fucking shirt
Because
off
I've
and
been-
tell me you're fucking proud
Because
of yourself.
I've been to fucking prison?
Jesus Christ,
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
No,
you
they
guys.
go to prison where they get
Yeah,
where they get
do.
raped up the ass.
You've never been to prison. Look,
That's
you're talking
what
about shit you
happens.
don't know.
They go to prison where they get raped.
Now you get your ass
Hold on,
beat
hold
in
on,
front
hold
of
You think that
everybody.
that's better?
guys,
You think that that's better?
Andrew struck a nerve there, an anal nerve by the sound of it. Then Wes gets straight aggressive with violent threats. You're gonna get your ass beat on stage, bro! Dude, sit the f down, making an absolute fool of yourself and all your clients. Oh, you can beat up Andrew Wilson? Yeah, no shit, dude. So can I. And what? I bet most of the guys on stage and in that audience can do it. But you can't out-debate him, and you can't outthink him. He got you. And all the king's horses and all the money you scammed from all your clients can't put your ego back together again, can they? Fucking Humpty Dumpty head looking motherfucker. And hey, I'm not a huge Andrew Wilson fan either. I personally think he talks to women like absolute shit on whatever podcast. Like, not all the time, but sometimes, and sometimes he does make some good points. But Andrew just wrecked this big motherfucker. Wes, you may have muscles, but your mind is soft, and Andrew just melted it down into your ego. Tool, with your red little Dollar General watch that probably is actually pretty expensive. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. If that's the kind of stuff you give a shit about, I don't know how you're successful. This is not a successful mindset. Clearly, he's a big fan of the Wolf of Wall Street. You know that guy, Jordan Belfort or whatever? I don't understand why people are so obsessed with that guy. Success? Didn't he just scam a bunch of people? I mean, like, is that your definition of success? Is that what you want to be? You want to be someone who scams people and takes all their shit so you have more shit? God, be careful who you look up to, or you'll end up like this clown, aggressive and angry and thinking he can control everybody.
Sit your strong, unproductive ass down, man.
Jesus Christ, fuck you, Wes. Stepping up like you're gonna hit this man for disagreeing with you. God, it's fucking embarrassing. He's just so used to prison life and down-talking all his clients. It kind of reminds me of that old Hobson song where he talks about these man-child guys that never grow up.
The term real is publicly used, and I need to know what it means, cause I'm fucking confused. Are you white for always busting your tool with nothing to lose and something to prove? The homies up in your crew? Is it because you selling drugs to get loot and brag about how you done been shot and stabbed like it's fun to be you?
Wes, that's you. You're Peter Pan. Or no, wait. Peter Pin. I'm gonna call you Peter Pin. Why? Well, because all you talk about is prison, and I'm sure you got a lot of Peter while you were in there.
Let's let him give his definition of success. And then
Having tits and 10-inch arms is what a man is, you guys.
let's let him
Please
get his,
don't listen to that.
Wes, let's let him get his thing out, and then
Tits.
We can have different opinions.
Yeah.
Titties.
Anyway, back to where I was at.
Boobs.
Yeah. Okay. Prison.
I think this is one of the only times I've ever rooted for Andrew. But yeah, Wes, I also would rather have tits than go to prison for 10 years and be somebody else's titless bitch.
But anyway, if you want
Yeah.
to follow the successful mantra of a man who tells you he's reformed from prison, understand why they might have gone there to begin with. And
To take
yes,
care of a family.
I do think that a rejection of materialism is something missing in society, and I do think that true wealth is the family, and I think that true wealth is having a wife, and true wealth, that is what I think it is. And that is what I think truly success is being able to go home and look your family in the face and know that you're doing everything you can to support them. That's
And then
what
when
I
you
think
go to the
success
beach
is.
with your family, they're like, there's my stud dad right there standing there.
Do you have-
that stud right there with his shirt off?
Do you have children?
Look at that stud.
Do you have children?
I do have children.
How many?
I have 2.
You have 2. So are you saying that your Bugatti and your money and everything
If
else
they
is
saw me
worth more
standing
than your
there, they'd be
children?
like, my dad's a superhero. Look what he brought to the table. Look how hard this guy works. He came from
Sure.
nothing to this.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You're still whining. Stop whining
That
and
is
just
a
make an
product.
argument.
I'll smack your fat ass.
So you're gonna attack.
Straight
You're gonna
up.
attack me.
All right.
No, but
right.
dude,
We can move on.
nobody's
All right.
Do you
whining.
usually attack
This
armed
is
men
how
in
I
Florida?
talk. Dude,
All right.
look
Let's
at
just-
your goddamn self.
Okay,
Guys,
well,
guys,
I've never
guys,
seen such a
scoot.
pathetic motherfucker.
Okay,
Let's
well,
chill out a little
I'll-
bit, man. A little bit.
This is not what men
Let's let him
What do they
finish
look
his
like?
point.
fucking shit.
What do they look like? Bald prisoners? Is that what they look like?
This is the problem in society. Is people like this think they could talk to someone like me like that. They really think they can. He knows he wouldn't do shit about it, and that's the problem.
No, that's not the problem, jackass. You are not a man. That's closer to the problem. Andrew is cool, calm, and collected right now, engaging in a debate while you're running around the stage like you can't wait to break something. I mean, I'm ready for some entrance music. I'm ready to smell what the Rock is cooking. This is fucking WWE, dude. You need to chill. It all boils down to this. You, Wes Watson, are a scared little insecure boy. I don't know what they did to you in prison, but probably not much. This is the attitude of somebody who hasn't been through much lately. This isn't stepping up to be a man. This is stepping on those that are smaller than you because they disagreed with you. I mean, even the host of Fresh and Fit isn't impressed with your awful take on this subject. And that dude's a tool. Yeah, I'm with Andrew on this one. Success is the happiness I bring to myself and my family. Not how long I was inside or what gang I banged for or how much money I have. And it certainly isn't dependent on whether or not I can beat someone up who's smaller than me for disagreeing with me. I even shrunk in my chair as I said it. That's how it made me feel. Did your balls not crawl back up inside? Well, they were probably already there. Anyway, I don't have millions, but I bet my life I'm happier than you. I bet Andrew Wilson is too. Tits and all. Both of us and our 4 tits are doing just dandy, Wes. But dog, you look like you're about to explode. Did those jeans come like that? Or are your veins bursting out of your knees too? Just not enough space on that forehead for all of them, is it? You had to shove some back down into your legs. God, the amount of clients you must have lost after this went viral must be insane. Wes, you are an expendable.
I mean, you're the one who got hostile for having a difference of opinion.
Dude, check it out. You started coming at me about some other shit. This is what the show is supposed to be about. I like this shit. So personally,
So do I.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy
But
blood sports
We
debates.
can agree to disagree.
We can
We can move on, but Jesus Christ, men don't have tits. We can agree on that. Physically,
Men usually have hair. We can agree on that, too.
He has
Physically.
crossed over gender barriers.
I think we can see each side has different
By
opinions.
choice, crossing gender barriers. By growing tits.
So, what about you, brother?
All right, nice.
Crazy.
Being successful is effectively acting on your intentions, and I think I agree with Andrew that your intentions must align with something bigger than yourself. In my case, it's God, the Christian God, and so success to me is fulfilling on your intentions, but maintaining your ethical standards. And if you're doing that as a Christian, you are in fact procreating, and if you're not, you're doing something that fills in that gap that's equally effective to contributing to a moral society. And I think if you're not contributing to a moral society and you're only contributing to a consumerist society, a materialistic society, that's the only thing you're going to worship. And tons of people worship material things and flash it around, but it's vacant. It's spiritually vacant.
The craziest thing is, if you looked at the people who are supposedly materialistic, we've helped more people than these guys who claim
Why is
to help
helping?
people.
What is? Why
We've
is helping?
actually
Wait.
changed more
Why is
lives.
helping important to you?
I mean, because I know what it's like to be at the bottom.
So okay. So, are you helping someone if you give them an expensive watch?
Why do you think we just do that? You must not know who you're talking to.
I asked you a question. You didn't answer it.
I give them the habits to build themselves.
What did I
into
ask
something.
you though?
Said, am I helping them if I give them an expensive watch? I give them habits, a mindset.
So the
I
answer
teach
is
them
no.
how to operate.
So if you give them,
But you guys are assuming we're
Just
only
answer-
doing
no,
stuff
no.
about materialism.
Can a man answer a direct question?
Jesus Christ. These Karens.
The answer
are
is
tough as
no.
fuck. Look at these fucking Karens.
Go ahead.
Dude.
He's totally unaware that he's the Karen right now.
How the fuck did these guys even get up here? Why would you bring me here with people like
You didn't
this?
answer the question.
Dude, fucking shit.
We got different of opinion here. Okay, go ahead, Miguel.
This is why they split it like this. I'm sorry you got put over there.
No, I know,
You don't really fit over there. We need some other little fucking lame douche over there.
Oh, man.
I'll
Come
still
on,
answer the
man.
question. Is giving someone an
Would
expensive watch?
Would any of you guys really hang out with these guys?
This is not an argument.
Like, Jesus Christ.
They're skilled. They're
Fuck
skilled at
you.
some things.
Whoever fucking said that.
Hang on, that bass
Kick
guy
you in
right
your
there just said,
fucking
hell
face,
yes,
little
shut up.
faggot.
That's fucking hilarious. You're awesome.
Go ahead, man.
What a burn. That legit has Wes sitting on stage right now in skinny jeans with his hand in his pocket. That's how bad it's gotten. My God, I mean, Wes looks so weird, doesn't he? Bro looks like he was born with built-in footballer padding.
The whole crowd says, yeah, we'd hang out with him.
Different guys
this,
on the
this
panel.
is why most people don't invite me
Guys,
places.
different guys
Yeah,
on
we
the panel
can tell.
have different skill sets and different things that they bring to the table.
We could tell his tits are all jiggling. He's got like a half a fucking jelly donut.
Hey,
or
bro,
one.
your toupee, it's still back there in the back. Go get it.
I shaved my head, you little fat.
Are you
Shut
sure
the fuck up.
Are you sure you shave your head? or-
Okay. We got
All right, go ahead, Miguel.
We're on Rumble, right?
Yeah.
We're on YouTube too.
Oh, well, fuck it. We do it live. We're not on my channel.
Live, baby.
We do it live.
Bro, George Michael wants his pants back.
Dude, God damn, look at, whose shirt is that? Dude, your fucking mom bought you that. Your aunt bought you that for fucking Thanksgiving dinner.
That wasn't even a good burn. It was as Christian of a diss as I've ever heard, but it caused Wes to leap back out of his chair again and aggressively bounce around the stage. That's hilarious. Everyone's laughing at you, Wes. They're laughing at you. Don't you see that?
That's like Oshkosh Bagosh or some shit, bro.
Welcome
Jesus
to the
Christ.
roast session today.
Dude, any of you guys who fucking,
I feel like I'm
holy
in the locker
shit.
room.
If those are men to you guys,
God
go fucking
forbid,
kill yourself.
forbid you say watches are not important to this guy.
No, it's the thing about materialism.
Yeah, you
these
worship it,
guys,
dude. You worship
These guys
it.
must have grown up with money.
Bro,
the
you
people who didn't
worship
grow up with
material.
money chase money. The people who
Worship
didn't grow-
materialism.
Shut the fuck up.
You
don't
worship
know me,
it.
you fucking
I can
lame.
tell. I can tell by your speaking.
How the fuck do you think you
Listen
know me?
how reactive you are if someone
Shave
says,
your goddamn arms,
see, you can't
bro.
deal with it. You can't deal with it. Why would I shave my arms? I'm a man.
Look at these pale fucks.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay.
Shave your body. Aren't you a man?
Look at this guy, dude.
I don't know who this guy is, but my man's had enough. The might of Christ is with him right now. Shave your arms. The fuck is Wes talking about? This isn't fresh and fit. This is fruity and frustrated. I mean, Wes is all kinds of feminine when he goes on like this. And he thinks it's masculine. It's not even feminine. It's bitch. Wes, this is bitch. Women don't even go on like this. This is But the way bitches go on. Andrew Wilson and his bitch tits are the ones that are masculine right now. You aren't.
Okay, let's let Miguel finish this real quick.
Let's post these guys.
Shave your pubes.
Hey, post these guys
Guys,
women
guys,
back
guys,
here.
guys.
I want to see these
guys.
guys women. Let's put these trolls back here.
Women are not objects in our world because we're not materialists.
Guys, relax.
I've never heard more
Relax.
lies in my life.
Relax.
This is one thing I don't like.
Wes,
It's
come on,
people
man.
who lie.
Wes,
You're crying.
Wes, let's just
No,
move
no, no,
on.
no, no, no. We're gonna
move
continue.
on.
I
We're
can
gonna
make
move
you
on.
cry if you want.
We're gonna move on.
That's all
We're
you
gonna
got.
move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move
I
on.
could if you want.
We're gonna
No,
move
y'all,
on.
it's all you got is threats. And
We're gonna
brute
move on,
strength.
guys. We're gonna
I'm
move
a great
on.
speaker.
We're gonna move on, guys. We're gonna move on.
At least,
Okay,
I can
Miguel,
answer,
go ahead.
at
Go ahead,
least
Miguel.
I can answer a direct question.
Guys.
Oh my
We're gonna move
God,
on.
how
Go
did
ahead,
you
Miguel.
bring me here? I thought this was
Go
like
ahead.
some real shit.
Wes, we gotta chill, man. We gotta chill.
I'll dip.
Wes,
I
go
don't
ahead.
give a fuck.
I'm about to dip. Then go, dude. So dip if you want to dip. Imagine the host was like, yeah, okay, man, go. Just dip. And he's like, all right, I'll do it. Then Wes jumps up and starts doing tricep dips on his chair. I told you I'd do it. Like, yeah, man, just go. They all want you to leave. I mean, you just crashed your whole career in 20 minutes. I mean, that was faster than the time it took you to get successful. Which is a new record for you, bro, so well done. Now just take the L, you goofy fuck. God, I can't stand this guy. And here's the real kicker. Wes Watson has actual followers and claimed at one time to make $3 million a month. And Wes said himself in one interview that he's worth about $45 million liquid. He also claimed to make between 80 and 200,000 a day. And he does this all via these shitty programs he designs and mindset training sessions that he sells, charging clients by the month. Fuck me. I mean, sometimes I feel bad for charging $1 a month for Patreon just to help support the channel. Some of Wes' customers are paying up to $2,000 a month, which basically gives them a bit of contact access to Wes, and here's how that looks.
What's up, Wes? Just wanted to hop on here real quick and thank you for everything. I know you don't got a lot of time, but
If you're not asking a question, I'm gonna fucking kill you. If you're not asking a question, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I told you I was on motherfucking time. Are you gonna ask a question or are you just saying thank you? Because you can fucking text me that motherfucker. I don't take it kindly. I don't give a fuck.
I get more one-on-ones. At what point do I restructure the offering?
Wait till you get there. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, why are we talking about hypotheticals? You're not even close to that.
Yeah, I'm approaching a number that I feel like
You're not. You don't even have any business. Shut up. You don't have enough business to be worried about over fucking working. How many fucking clients you got?
How many? I got 4 one-on-ones right now.
Oh my God. Should I just hang up, you guys? Oh no. If he has 6, he may have to opt out. Jesus Christ. Robert, shut the fuck up. At least have one-on-one a day of the week, like 7. Maybe if you had 7. I have hundreds, bro. Jesus Christ, dude. This guy has 4 one-on-ones and he talked about, I may have to restructure it. You guys, everyone can physically slap Robert when they see him in person.
Wow, Wes, real inspiring. You know, he also does business coaching for $3,000 a month or 20 grand a year, and he claims he's made several multimillionaires this way, but if you ask me, it looks like a big fat pyramid scheme. And there's countless guys out there that claim he scammed them after charging money for a service they never received, won as much as 10 grand. And most of these people even offer proof that Wes did this. If this stuff's actually happening, number one, those guys are stupid. Yep, you are. Dude, just invest that money into yourself. You don't need to give anybody thousands a month for counseling on how to run your business, especially not a guy who just got out of jail a couple years ago and talks to you like shit. There's countless posts and videos and all kinds of things out there that you can find from people who claim Wes scammed them. I'm not gonna jump into all that now, but you can look it up. I'll maybe put a few links in the description down below, but check it out. Now, Wes' ex-wife also has a video on YouTube where she claims Wes beat her, and she offered proof for that too.
I literally have held my tongue for way too long to protect him. But no, he does not follow any rules that he gives you guys. And it's to the point where it's disgusting. He will leave you in the gutter. And I hope he's extremely happy, like he moves on like nothing, because he is completely codependent. He needs someone to be attached to him 24/7. He's physically hurt me so many times that it's unforgivable. And I bet for a lot of people, they might not understand why, I must need to come on here to express myself of like what's going on. But if I didn't defend myself, nobody would. And I do have a video of Wes charging at me and has put like a knife to my face and literally have told me, like, has threatened to kill me. And I'm gonna wait till court. Like, you guys won't see that here, obviously, but I'm done hiding. I'm done being afraid of a narcissistic man that says that he's helping all these men, but could he help his wife or his kids that supposedly he says he loves so much?
I want to make it crystal clear that Wes has responded to those allegations, refuting the claims by saying that it was in fact him that was getting abused by her, not the other way around, but I don't know, I wasn't there. Wes also claims he was locked up for assault and assault with a deadly weapon too, so it's a tough one to call, and I'll let you do your own research. I'll just say, I certainly wouldn't put it past him. Just look at his attitude on stage. You telling me that's not the attitude of somebody who would beat their wife? Whether or not he did, that is absolutely the right kind of attitude for it. Now, Wes has told stacks of stories about prison and all the mental shit he had to go through when he was in there, but there's a problem with all that as well. Several people have come forward raising questions about Wes' time inside, and some of those people claim they were inside with him and he's talking complete nonsense. They say he was nothing like he says he was inside. One channel called A Convict's Perspective even seems to expose Wes for not being in the prisons he claims to have been in.
Everything I'm about to say is validated. You cannot prove me wrong. It's 100% accurate. Now, none of these were shoe facilities. None of these were AdSegs. So basically all his prison history, all this stuff I'm talking about, he's been in Salinas Valley and all these yards and level 4s, and he's been on nothing but out-of-state prisons, you know, which you have to have special requirements to be in these prisons. They're not going to keep you. All this that he caught a shoe term and did all this, there's no record of shoe term. It doesn't show. It only shows that he did time in one prison in California, and that was reception center. So this dude did not even do 1 day in a regular general population prison in California, yet he has all these videos like he did. So there goes a full screenshot, and you'll see Wes Watson's name at the top as well, right? And you'll see it talks about his housing, it talks about his bedding and everything, right? So all those people who say that people are hating on him, nobody's hating on him. The man just continues to tell lie after lie after lie. But he's fake as hell. He ain't done nothing that he claims that he's done.
Wes Watson is a fake, phony, and a fraud. Dude talks about, you have a weakness, change it, while bro's over here looking like Adam 44. And hey Wes, pick a different color. I didn't know the KKK had mumble rappers in the bottom tier of the WWE.
He didn't be wanting the body, and you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. Bad boy.
Seriously, Wes is like the Wario version of Joey Swole, only Joey Swole's catchphrase is, you need to do better, and Wes Watson is, you could never do better than me. Wes, if you're listening, you are literally a train wreck. You overtrain, and your life is a wreck waiting to crash into the lives of others and knock them off track. None of your advice is any good.
Well, actually, some of his advice is really good, you know,
Not after what we've just heard, not if he's actually a fake, not after what we've seen on stage with Andrew Wilson when Andrew owned him. I would imagine high school and prison were likely similar for Wes. He was either a bad bully or he was bullied badly. It has to be one or the other, unless of course he bullied himself, and in that case, I guess Wes finally found someone who can beat him at something. Which I bet is his biggest accomplishment, and at the same time, something he just can't seem to forgive himself for.
Nobody beats me, not even me.
What do we expect out of a belligerent clown that's shaped like an actual penis? If P. Diddy designed an electric dildo, it'd look just like Wes. And he could call it the bad boy Watson? Or how about West Side? Inside. I don't know, man. I just don't buy it from this guy.
Gotta get your mindset right.
Dude seems like the kind of guy you could easily defeat with a Jedi mind trick. But this guy isn't a stormtrooper from Star Wars. He's a porn trooper from Star Whores. How does anybody take this guy seriously? Speaking of Jedi mind trick, Wes, these are not the roids you're looking for. God, I could roast this vein-filled skin bag all day, but the best way I think I could really put this guy in his place is in a boxing ring. I know what you're thinking. I know, he's big. He's got muscles. Okay, but hear me out. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna talk directly to you, Wes. Wes, me, you, YouTube boxing match. Unless, of course, I scare you. I mean, I certainly shouldn't. I'm fat. I'm almost your age. I'm 39. I've got zero money. I drive a Kia. I'm not rich, and I'm not good at most of the things you say you are, but you said success should be across the board, right? So I shouldn't be able to beat you in the ring, right? You should be able to outbox me because you're good across the board. Or else, you're not successful. Your words. So, we should box. But I mean like a real boxing match. I'm not gonna come meet you in the street or roll up somewhere. I'm not gonna pull up. I'm not gonna go to jail just so you can think I'm more of a man. I mean, let's do this legit. Because I think everything about you is smoke and mirrors. You are full of shit. And hey, I'll say it. I'm gonna get a shit ton of hate from your followers. And I don't care. You're fake, and I think I could slap you around a boxing ring. I mean, you almost cried on stage because titted up Andrew Wilson ripped your heart out in front of the crowd, and you didn't do shit about it.
Oh, you were ready to throw hands, yeah?
But you didn't, because you ain't about that life, right? And that's okay. You shouldn't be hitting people in public. But I'll give you a chance to hit me legally. And I'm not scared because I personally think you couldn't box eggs. And I know you're gonna see this too, so let's do it, you 5-head having narcissistic con man. But I bet you won't fight me in a boxing match, and it's not because it's a waste of your time either. It's because you're a scared little loud boy, and this fat pot-smoking 39-year-old man here would expose just how fake you are in a boxing ring. Wes, you look tough, but there's nothing about you that's tough. And I'm not trying to be a tough guy either. I did some amateur boxing 10 years ago, only had 2 fights, lost the first one sustaining 2 cracked ribs, and won the second only 2 weeks later. That's full disclosure. Nothing that should scare you away, but it probably will. Which is odd, because you've been in prison riots, drug deals, and Andrew Wilson's face. So I should be a walk in the park for you. So I'm calling you out, Buff Daddy. This fat, out-of-shape daddy with titties will slap you up and down a ring. I'll knock those ugly-ass tattoos backwards and upside down. When I get done with you, you'll be looking like a walking, talking, empty can of monster.
I was incarcerated for 10 years.
Bitch, you were sentenced to 9 and you did 7. You were inside closer to 5 than you were 10, you tool. I could go on, but I won't. Send this video to Wes Watson. Tell him I said he's a bitch, and I'm happy to put on gloves and prove it to him whenever he wants to
step into a Slim Jim.
Ah!
Oh, yeah.
All you guys are the skinny 10-inch arm having titty little fucks like that stupid fuck on stage. None of you guys will ever get me to apologize. What would I apologize for? Being on your guys' side? Censoring a bunch of beta bitches? You guys are trying to censor a real motherfucker. It ain't gonna happen. You want all men to walk around with dicks like that, bags of trash like that, pussies like that. You fucking idiots.